Hello, this is Philip and welcome to my channel for this new episode. Today we are in KSP2. This is a very great light in the morning, and I want to put that little rocket here in orbit. I don't want to do that manually. I want to do that using Kontrol System 2. This is a mode when you can write your script to then automatically send your rocket to do any mission you want. In this case, I want just my rocket to be in orbit. In that rocket, I have Valentina here. So I use the Kontrol System 2, the version 0.5.2.2, and I have deleted here. So this is my Kerbal Space Program 2 folder. In that folder, plugins, Kontrol Systems 2. When you go to TO2, I deleted all the scripts in that folder. Because I did not want them to be here in that window, because there were too much scripts here, and it wasn't easy to read. So I deleted all the folder here, all the scripts, to keep only my personal script. Okay. So here in my in VSC, my editor, I created first launch.to2, and this will be my script for today, and I'll show you how to send my rocket in orbits. All right, so let's start. Okay, the first thing, you have to create a function that is mandatory, and that function is called main flight, because your script will be executed during your flight. This is an entry point. The entry point, there are 4 entry points in Kontrol Systems 2. One for the main flight, one for the VAB, another for the tracking station, and another when you are at the KSC, the main window of KSC. The main flight, this main flight works. The others don't work. I don't know why. I tried to run a script into the VAB, and it didn't work. So maybe it will work later, but for now that doesn't work. Okay, and your main flight function needs some parameter, and the first parameter is your ship. Okay, so ship, and your ship is as a type, and the type is a vessel. Okay, so what does it mean? It means when you look at the documentation here, you can go to a reference, and then you can go to the reference KSP vessel here, and this is all you can do with your KSP vessels. You have different types here. Okay, so this is all the types, and you have a type vessel. Okay, and that type vessel has fields here, a lot of fields. Okay, so that ship has a type vessel. So to use the type vessel, I need to import the library, the reference KSP vessel. Okay, so because that type vessel is from the KSP vessel here reference. So I need to use vessel. So this is the type I want to use from KSP vessel. You have to be careful, because in Kontrol System 2 there is a difference between the uppercase, the lowercase, and the uppercase. Okay, so this V is with uppercase, and this is lowercase. Okay, and you need, so this is the parameter. Okay, you need to start your function, and you have to to tell what is the result of your function, what is the type of your result. It can be a string value and float value, this is a number. It can be a boolean, true or false, or it can be something much more complicated, and this is the unit time type. Okay, so that function is equal to a lot of things. Okay, so there I have to write all my script I want to execute to put Valentina in orbit, right? So the first thing I want to do is to clear the console, okay? Because here, when you look at the console, you have a different thing. That was my test, my latest test. Okay, so I want to clear the console, because if there was something written here, I want that to be cleared. Okay. So for this, I can use console clear, but that function is from console. Okay, so here I have to use console from, and console is from KSP console. Okay, so here in the documentation you have KSP console, and you have access to all of things, and you have access to clear here. Okay. Okay, this is quite easy. So my script will be following this instruction. First, I want a countdown. Okay, I want a countdown, and inside my countdown, I like to do the first staging. So the countdown is to execute the first staging. Here I have two stages to execute. The first one, because I like to do like this, the first stage ignites the main engine here, and the second stage releases the clamp. Okay, and I don't know if you can see that, but my TWR is 1.34, so I've changed here the thrust limiter of my swivel engine. Okay, so the countdown must do that, must do the two stages, the two first staging here. Okay, then I want to wait until my ship reaches a velocity. Okay, so I have a function wait velocity. Okay, and then I want to lock heading. Lock heading or lock steering is from KOS, from KSP1. I like to keep that word, so lock steering. That word doesn't exist in KSP2 in Kontrol System 2, but it is just for me. So I have here I want to lock steering, and we'll see what I want to do. This is for my gravity turn. Okay, this is the start of my gravity turn, so I can print, for example, print line starting gravity turn. Okay. Okay, so I lock my steering, and then I must wait different thing. I want to wait until the angle of my facing vector is between the facing vector and the heading I want here is quite 0, and then I wait until my say that the prograde is in the same direction that my facing. So here I want to wait until the angle between facing and heading is less than 1, for example, and then wait until the angle between facing and prograde is less than 1. And after that, I want to follow prograde. Okay. This is just for me to know what I want to do, right? and I want to follow prograde until I reach the apoapsis I want. In control system, you don't use the until loop, there is the while loop. So I want to wait while my ship altitude, or my ship apoapsis, okay, is less than 100,000 meters. Okay, and during that, while my ship apoapsis is less than 1,000 kilometers, I want to do some different things here. I can print different information, I don't know, and I can trigger staging, for example. And then when my apoapsis is reached, then I can lock my throttle to 0. Once again, the lock throttle to 0 is from KOS, Kerbal Operating System. So this is not the syntax I will use. It's just to get the idea of what I want to do. Okay. So first I want to write my countdown. Okay. And for that I need a function. Okay, countdown. That function need a parameter. This is my ship, so I can write here ship vessel, right? And the result is unit. Okay. First, I want to lock my throttle to 1. Okay, it is in fact already at 100% at the beginning of your when you load your craft in the launchpad. It's at 100% already, but to be sure, I want to do that. For that, you have in Kontrol System 2, you need to write ship. Okay, so ship is your vessel type. Okay, and in the vessel type, can I go back here? So vessel, we have fields, and you have methods, you have functions. Okay, you have heading direction, make active, manage, a lot of things. Okay, and you have the set throttle here, and set throttle is a function. You need to input a float. Okay, and then the function type returns KSP control throttle manager. So after that, if you want to know what is it, you can go to the KSP control here, and then you look at the throttle manager, and it's here. And from throttle manager, you have access to release, for example, or resume. Okay, and set throttle provider. Okay, I didn't try all the functions yet from all of this. Okay, so this is just the first script. Right, so I want to so ship, then set throttle, throttle like this, and I want to set my throttle to 100%, so to 1. And here at the end of my function, so the lock throttle to 0 is in fact set throttle 0. This is my function countdown. It needs a parameter, the ship, okay, and it needs more than that. So I set throttle to 1. Then I'm using a for loop, okay. So for the letter I in 0, 3, I do those things. This is a range. 0, 3 is a range. That means that the first number of I is 0, then 1, then 2, and it stops here. If I want I to be equal to 3, I have to write 3 period character. Okay, for example, the range from 0 to 5 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I write only 2 dot period character here, I will be equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that number, I want that number to be a parameter. Okay, so this is a parameter delay. Delay is an integer, so it's int. And I can choose to for that parameter to be optional, and I can say, okay, the default value of delay is 3. Okay, so in my countdown function here, I have to precise, okay, ship is my vessel. Be careful, the ship here is the same here. To avoid any confusion, let me call that craft. Okay, so my function countdown needs a craft. Okay, and what I call craft is the craft I'm using. Okay, right, and so the craft here I need is the craft called ship. Right, so that's why I write here ship. So if I write just that, the delay integer will be equal to 3. If I want to change that value, I just have to write, for example, here 5. Okay. So I have to print a line, and here I want to print the delay minus I. Why? Because I is counting from 0 to the number delay. So let's say from 0 to 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not 5 because I have only 2 period character here. Okay, so it's counting from 0 to a delay minus 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But my countdown, I want my countdown to say, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So delay here is equal to 5. Okay, so when I equals 0, delay minus I is 5 minus 0. So it's 5. So the console will print the number 5, and this is what I want. When I equals 1, delay minus 1 is equal to 5 minus 1, so 4. So first we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we can't have the 0, because to have 0, I must be equal to delay. But here, I is equal to delay minus 1. The maximum value is delay minus 1. But this is okay for me because I don't want to print the 0 right now. And so for that number, I print a line and then I sleep 1. This is the same in KOS that wait 1. Sleep 1 just means, okay, you wait 1 second. And for this, I need use sleep. And this is from KSP game. Okay. All right. And here I have an ignition before clamps equals true. This is another parameter, ignition before clamps, and this is a Boolean, so this is true or false. You can choose if it's true or false. In my case, it is true because I want my main engine to be ignited before the clamps. Okay. So if the countdown is equal to 1, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1 second before 0, okay, at the 1 second, and if that variable is equal to true, then I activate my first stage. I activate the main engine 1 second before the lift off. Okay, so ignition and then a sleep 1, and so that loop is running from 5 to 1. Okay, at the end of the loop I can print 0, and the toString function here is mandatory. This is a method, not really a function, but it is mandatory because the print line only accepts strings value. 0 is not a string, it's an integer. So I have to use the method toString to convert my integer into a string value. And then craft staging next, and then I can print liftoff. The staging next wasn't easy to find. In the vessel here, I have something here. I have the staging field, okay, and the staging field is the type of that field is KSP vessel staging. So when I click on this, I have count, current, ready, total count, and then I have the method staging next, and this is a boolean. Okay, so if I want the number of the current stage, I can use ship dot staging dot current, or I can wait until my stage is ready. I can use that. Okay, I can have the total count of all my staging. And so the next, it is not written anywhere, but the next for staging is used to activate the next stage. Okay, so this is my countdown function. Okay, I have to save that and then back to the game. I only have to go to Kontrol System here and to reboot. And you see the light is red because there are mistakes, and this is normal. And I can look at reboot errors to see what happens. And the error sometimes is very clear. You can see what is the problem here. Here the problem is not so clear, but I know what the problems are because here I have function that doesn't exist, functions that don't exist. Sorry. So all of this I want to. For all of that, I want to comment that. Okay, so the / is to comment that. All right, so for now I just want the countdown here. Okay, now back again, reboot. Okay, this time I have argument ignition before clumps of countdown as not to be a bool, but it was given. This is because I forgot something. My countdown function has here 1, 2, 3 arguments, parameters, okay, and here I just wrote 2 parameters, so I have to write here true, okay, and reboot, and this is okay. All right, this is great to have that reboot button because you can write a very complicated script for an entire mission from Kerbin to Duna, for example, and just with that reboot button you can have the errors. For example, if you have an error on line 552, you will get the message, so you don't have to try your script to find any errors. You can just reboot and you see the error. This is a very this is not like KOS, and this is very good. I like that. So in my entry points I have first launch available here, so I just have to click now on that button. We are waiting, and yes, I have to the game was paused, so I play the game. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and ignition, and 0 liftoff. Okay, so this is the end of that first part. In the next part of that episode, I'll show you how to do the gravity turn. Thank you for watching, and see you soon for the next episode. Bye bye.